Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. What I'm talking about today is technical analysis on some of the diversified miners. I threw some other stuff in there like rare earth metals, maybe a couple of like an Anglo Platinum in there, Anglo American Platinum. It's a diversified mining company. To me, a lot of these charts look pretty good. We're going to go over them. I kind of use these as a leading indicator of the overall health of the commodity sector. So I kind of use the diversified mining companies for that indicator. So let's jump in. Let's take a look at the diversified mining companies and see what they're doing. So this is Rio Tinto. We got a lot. We kind of were coming through here, chopping sideways, a little bit of resistance through here, broke to the upside of that resistance. I think if we clear 90, 92.50, 95 in that area, in this area in here, and close up there, we're in an all-time high. I think it's an all-time high. And low resistance area, 52-week high. So it looks like we're moving for a move higher with this bullish engulfing down here at 80. Bullish engulfing, moving higher, broke through resistance. The momentum's up, undeniably up. SCCO, which is a Southern Copper, this guy's moving down. It's in a downtrend, but let's see if we try to go after this downtrend line right here. Let's see if we can break and move higher here. If we can break on this, we're starting to see confluence of a lot of these diversified mining companies break to the upside. Anglo American Platinum broke to the upside of its downtrend. And again, we can move around a little bit, but it broke its downtrend. Upward bias here. BHP looks like it wants to break and do a 52-week high at any point now. This is looking very strong. I'm looking down here for any signals, but this looks good, looks great. Let's see if it can maintain that momentum. Vale kind of did this false breakdown deal going right here, but it looks like it wants to move back up today. Let's see if that was a false breakdown. Norilsk Nickel putting in a pattern here. Let's see if it breaks to the upside and moves. But it's looking good. REMX, we got the pattern it broke, and it kind of squeezed up to this point, pulled back a little. Let's see what it does now. I am a bias, an upward bias here. We could have a little bit more of a pullback before moving higher, but again, I like this pattern here. Global ex-copper miners ETF breaking to the upside of this downward pattern. Let's see if it can maintain its momentum. South 32 looks like it wants to move higher with this nice white little candlestick right underneath its basically resistance line. Here's Glencore, a copper company, kind of a diversified copper company, a copper major. It looks like it wants to break and make a 52-week high at any point here. It's moving sideways, but we're moving up with some momentum. And then Nova Royalty, one of my favorite royalty companies, is a small royalty company. It's more speculative. Downtrend line, it broke to the upside, and we're kind of meandering up higher on a slow upward move. So, I mean, overall, the diversified mining companies look pretty good. Looks like they want to move higher. And I use this as a signal, another signal for the overall commodity sector to see if we're, what we're doing. And it looks like it's going up. So, I mean, they're moving higher. I'm holding on to these companies. I own them. I own all of them. Big dividend-paying companies. If you guys like dividends, these are the ones to check. Maybe not Nova, but some of those bigger ones that I first went over, like BHP, Vale, Rio. All great companies for dividends and holding for this commodity boom. So again, if looking at some of the signals are mixed. 10-year has been kind of going lower overall in the short term. Dollar's going lower, which is a tailwind for commodities. Gold and silver looks like it's trying to firm up. The diversified mining companies look like they're firming up and moving up. Uranium's got a little bit of weakness. Energy is kind of moving down to sideways. I think we're trying to make a little bottom here. And hopefully we can get some feet under us and start moving on up. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. And the charts are signaling that we are seeing positive developments. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.